Well, there is a bench for tired travelers.
Tired old people like
If
us.
you feel tired, you can sit, stretch your legs.
We're gonna make use of it right now.
And you'll sit down for a minute.
We watched several Camino videos and there was a lot of discussion on what was the best footwear. As usual, there were many different opinions. Oh, nice. A lot of people ask what kind of shoes you wear on the Camino, and I'm wearing my Scarpa. They're super comfortable, well broken in, and the trail's muddy and wet, so far so good. My feet don't hurt.
And let me assure you that 100 years ago people walked without shoes at all and they were still happy. So whatever you have is better than nothing. Distance, the marina. Although we're walking now, our minds are not too far from the water and our sailboat where we spent the majority of our adult life. Beautiful little island. So as our Camino continued on, we seemed to gain strength with each new day. But after walking 10 miles or so, our feet were sore by the end of the day. Luckily, by the following morning, we were up and raring to go again. Another day. Tiny bit drizzle this morning, but it stopped. That feels good because it's not hot. So we much prefer this type of weather than a hot, sweaty one. All along the Camino, there were small churches and chapels, and we really enjoyed visiting them. Most of them are on a hill overlooking the beautiful countryside. These little structures on stilts are called horeos, and we saw them frequently on our walk. First we thought they were family crypts, but we found out they are for storing grains and to keep the rodents away from the stored goods. Here's our pension in Cabo de Reas. As you can hear, here's our closet, the front door, it's good. The dining room area, the sitting area, bed. There's a view of the city. Right now raining, but it's really nice. Look at the architecture of old Spain. There are some Camino people going. Okay. And then Susan already resting after a little bit of walking. And here we have a bathroom. You know. Sink, nice shower, heater, we have everything. We reserved our pensions in roughly 10-mile intervals, which was about the limit of our walking ability per day. This way we were able to eat at a restaurant for our dinner, which was a nice way to relax after walking all day, while we ate our lunches, which usually consisted of sandwiches, on the trail. Sometimes we purchased salads and sandwich ingredients and just ate in our pension. Right now we're in Caldas de Reis, and it's a nice little town. The rain has stopped and we're just out doing a little sightseeing. Here's what you call a traveler. The river runs pretty fast right now because we had some rain last few days. The following day we were back on the trail. Every town had a lot of interesting sights to see.
Really pretty. Nice little walkway down there. Pension in Picorina. It's really nice. I mean, for pension, you expect to do something more run down, but this has got a beautiful tile floors. Actually marble. It's beautiful doors. Here's our room.
Nice. You've got a beautiful garden view.
Yeah,
So nice.
beautiful room.
So green now.
So double bed. If she doesn't behave, there is single one.
That's where Jules is sleeping.
Here's El Baño. Oh man, it's got a tub. That's gonna be useful. Lay down, soak my feet.
Julius,
Hang on,
one more thing.
hang on.
It's a beautiful
Hey,
picture.
look at here.
You got a little nautical picture.
We didn't get too far from the sailboats.
That's so nice.
Yeah. See, that's a decorating our room.
They knew sailors are coming.
And actually the one on the back, it's a green partially, so it's like emerald steel. And here's the view outside. Beautiful garden there.
It's pretty out there.
Side of a hill. It was beautiful. Here's some TV. Right.
Oh, my feet hurt. The pensions usually run between 55 and 75 euros per night. In the place we stayed for the night, there was only a Mexican restaurant in the small Spanish town, and the only thing available on the menu was pizza. So much for Spanish cuisine. Just got to Santiago. We've been for coffee, and it's just raining like crazy. What kind of music are they playing here? Spain.
Beatles, Stones, and top it over the Johnny.
And John Denver. Oh, really raining now. Jules, is it raining hard?
It's pouring. Look at that.
Oh, wow. It is, the heavens have opened up. Luckily, it finally stopped raining. By the time we got to the cathedral, the sun came out to dry us off. But we still had to do some navigation, as the narrow old town roads had many twists and turns. But surely if we were able to find Santiago, we'll be able to find the cathedral too. All the peregrinos are merging into the Spaniards must be very religious people, because on every second or third corner there was a church, so we had to make sure we found the right one. Jules stopped several times to ask people, "Is that the cathedral?" And they said no, and waved us on in the right direction, in words we didn't exactly understand.
You see, it was pouring all night long and day, and now when we come to cathedral, just now, wind totally stopped. You can never tell.
It's hard to say what's harder on your feet, walking the trails or walking up and down the stone stairways of the old city.
So here's Susan approaching the cathedral of Santiago de Compostela.
We finally made it, and the sun came out just
Yes.
out here after all
Yeah.
the rain. It was so cool.
Okay,
Where are you going?
we go inside the cathedral.
Oh.
Here we're waiting in line with the rest of the pilgrims to get our certificates of completing the Camino. It was quite a modern system they had. You had to go to a computer, fill in your info, and they gave you a number and called you to go pick up your certificate when it was ready. So here are the certificates we received for completing the Camino, and afterwards we went out to enjoy some excellent Spanish tapas. So this is the end of our journey on the Camino Santiago de Compostela. Thank you all for your beautiful comments and thumbs up on our last episode. We enjoyed having you with us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.